Okay, first I'm going to go over the questions that I have to answer. So, describe the purpose and function of the link and script content that was copied to the head element section of each HTML page. The script tags allow JavaScript files to be imported for execution. Link tags do the same thing but for CSS files. So, if you look at the home page, you have this link links the Bootstrap style CSS file right here to the HTML page. This one does the same thing. This script tag links this JavaScript file. It imports it, to the HTML page for use. The second question, describe two features of the Bootstrap framework that were not used in this assignment. How could you utilize these features on your site? I could have used a Bootstrap table instead of grid. This would have made it simpler, and it's also easier for just simple data or like an array of pictures that need to be put in certain orders, stuff like that. And then I also could have used the images code through Bootstrap to change the appearance of the bio image. Make it, have border around it or like curved corners, such as that. So now the actual HTML. So we have the home page here. Again, the head I just went over. This is on every page and it's the same. So I'm just going to explain this once again. These link tabs here reference the style sheet to the page. These two style sheets, and then the script tag imports this JavaScript file. And then this link tag links my style sheet right there. We'll get to that in a bit. So the body of the home page, this right here is the JavaScript for the Facebook button, so that functions properly. This here is more Bootstrap code, and this is also on every page. So I'm only going to explain this once here, and that is the navigation window. So that's this right here. So you can click on home, videos, registration, all that. So that's what that does. It just is an unordered list with a link to each HTML page for each item in the list. On the home page, this small code right here simply creates the title, which is this, and it defines the CSS class of page title for the proper formatting. This right here is our Bootstrap grid, and this has one row, two columns. In the second column you have two items, being the bio image and the actual Facebook button. And then that is the home page. That's the end of that. The registration page, again, you have the head data. This JavaScript right here checks the validation of the password to make sure it has symbols, uppercase, lowercase letter, and is the correct number of characters, and contains a number. If it does, it returns true. If it doesn't, it alerts the user that it did not match validation. This right here is the navigation again. This right here is a form, Bootstrap form, and that has each item, each field to be entered in. So you have a label for it, which is like user ID, and then you have the input type. So for most of them they're text, except this one's password, so that it displays as a password. And then you have the submit button, and that's a button type. And then on the thank you page, you have the head, and then this here defines the text that's displayed when you successfully commit a post to thank you. And then for videos, you have the head, navigation, and then you have a list, a Bootstrap list with the class list group item, and then each one has a link and then a name for it, and then you have 4 list items. And that's pretty much that. You also have the site style, which is my style sheet, which defines the formatting for all of the content in different classes. So thank you. That is my website, and it is in a mobile form over here, and it also works in a browser.